Hey, welcome to the Roasting Shack. I'm Scott Pears. I'm the owner and operator of a small coffee roastery here in Salem, Oregon. And today I'm just doing a plug. That's right. I'm doing a plug for coffee. Go figure. But my friends, I've had a lot of friends, including some that I met on a trip that I went over in Peru with, that have recommended that I try some chats out that were maybe more concise, of interest to you guys, and didn't ramble forever. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try, and they're going to help me edit my scripts, so we'll find out. But what is the series going to cover? Why would I think you might be interested? Well, I think the elements I'm going to cover for any type of coffee, right? Like why coffee does or doesn't taste good for just a number of reasons. But I'm going to nail it down to some elements, and the first series is going to be on water temperature. The second series is going to be on time, right? And then talking about how water temperature and time, extraction time in the appropriate water temperature, can yield amazing results, and you can play with the time, right? Just like you can play with the water temperature, and why manual brewing methods lend itself to just like more ability on your end to enjoy it with just a pour over and immersion method, and you can out cup any auto drip machine on the planet, and probably any specialty store making you a cup of coffee as well every morning in your own home. So then the third part of the series, we're going to go and we're going to chat a little bit about water quality, and there's a whole thing behind that, but I'm also going to try to bring it down to, if you live in an area that provides good water, drinking water out of the tap, great. But if you have somebody that's like over chemical, or it has, what I mean by that is like over chlorinated, or maybe it has too much minerals like magnesium or calcium in it, and that all can tweak taste. And we're going to just talk about how you can just maybe go to a distilled water or a bottled water, or potentially reverse osmosis, but that can pull too much out and take away flavors too. So we'll just talk about like the happy medium there, right? If you have a problem with your water, you might not. You might be happy with it and be like, I live in Oregon. I feel minus the large urban areas, our water tends to be pretty good. Well water can be iffy, depending, not iffy as in like it's bad for you, but like it can be over mineral, too much mineral content. You might have to pull some out to enjoy your coffee, so it doesn't have some off taste that you just can't get rid of, right? But aside from that, water is important, right? And then we're going to talk about, all the stuff dealing with grind ratio, why they are important, and how you can use them to your advantage, and then talk a little bit about grinders. Like I said, I'm not trying to, you can, if you have something that's consistent, that's great. Blade grinders will never get you there, but like just a rudimentary burr grinder is going to just pay big dividends for you, and I'm going to go into why. And I'll explain like how you can play with ratios to adjust your taste, and what more or less does to your taste of your coffee. And I'm going to explain about how quality of grind actually can do more for taste or less for taste, right? And then we're going to just talk about origin, right? And we're going to talk about why these coffee regions have general taste profiles that kind of follow them, and it's because of the soil content in their area. And we'll go into a little bit about that. But in the end of it, the very end, the idea is that you'll be able to maybe open your mind up to like, hey, maybe I can try a very simple pour over method that I can repeat every morning within, a 5-minute period of time, which is about, your average auto drip lands in that, 1 to 10 minute zone. And you might be able to change your viewpoint on like, wow, I actually get a really good cup of coffee from this, that I was able to adjust these basic elements, and now every morning I wake up and I can repeat this thing within 5 minutes, and I get this great cup of coffee I can enjoy for the next hour or however long you are, right? I only have 2 cups of coffee a day, so occasionally an espresso, but most of my stuff is AeroPress or Clever Dripper large. So those 2 platforms, I feel like I can they're versatile. And using these elements that I'll be talking about, I'm going to teach you how to tweak a great cup of coffee that you love every morning within 5 minutes, and you will be a happy coffee person. and hopefully happy in your life. All right. With that, I'll leave you with my plug for my series coming up. Hopefully my friends will do a good job of editing me. I know I don't. So with that, I bid you a good day. Be blessed.